Hey there, buddy. What's up? How you doing? It's Wednesday, which means it's time to chill out and just see what's going on. Hopefully y'all are having a good week so far. Not a lot planned for today. I figure we'll probably stick with a lot of the just chatting, and then maybe do some gaming. If I do play, I'll probably play I'll probably play Jedi just to kind of work through that one. I was trying to get that other Star Wars game working on Steam, but it's doing some weird things to my computer, so I'm not gonna risk that just yet. But yeah, so figured that's the plan. Let's see, for those hanging out on Twitch, Monkey, what's up? How you doing? Ace, hi. Goku is hanging out on YouTube. Nice. What is it, Ace? It is a typo, okay? Every once in a while, typos happen, okay? It's a thing. You can't really control it sometimes. But yeah. Let's see. Everything seems to be working for the most part. Yes. I'm kind of taking it a little slow right now because I had to update, I believe it was last night. So, like, as I was shutting down my computer for the night, you know, it decided it wanted to update. It always updates, like, right before the day that I stream or right before I stream. So, luckily for me, it updated last night. So, I'm kind of just taking it slow just to see if there's any, you know, changes to things, making sure that nothing goes sideways. But if it does, or y'all see anything weird with the stream, just let me know so I can see what I can do to fix it. I'm not going to promise that I can fix it. I'm just going to say that I'll try, because that's just kind of the usual. Not even, Ace. I was typing too fast, okay? I was typing faster than usual, and, you know, every once in a while, things go weird. Never said I was a computer genius. I strictly said that, I can do some stuff on a computer, but, I'm not taking any kind of note as that, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Let's see, Monkey, Goku, and somebody named Orange Man is hanging out on YouTube. Orange, how you doing? Okay. Guard, there you are. That rhymed a little bit. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing all right. You doing better than Friday? Because Friday you were kind of like you were upset, but like not really. Iceman, it's going. I'm just kind of chilling out here, doing my best, you know, to just not go crazy. But that's the norm. Also, I did something over the weekend, and I've been having to kind of deal with the healing process of that, because you have to not scratch, and scratching is hard. So I know I had mentioned that, I had plans on getting a tattoo. I did it. I got my second tattoo on Saturday, and I forgot how annoying the healing process is. So I've been going crazy. I had to stick with that plastic wrap that they put on it, and apparently I'm allergic to the plastic wrap, at least the adhesive that it uses. So I was learning that the hard way. But yeah, so I got my tattoo. I'll show y'all in a little bit. Hey there, Brandon. What's up? How you doing? And Randy, nice. That's cool. I am okay, Orange. You were going to tell them that I got stitched. Where would I... Wait. Okay. Funny, but what would I be doing to need stitches? Like, is this just a thing where I'm clumsy and I fell on my, my arm or something? No, I didn't, Gar. I'm having a fairly good week, Brandon. So, I mean, y'all should be able to see the tattoo for the most part. I can't show all of it. I don't want to show too much because it's kind of semi-connected to another tattoo that I don't want showing. But this is the biggest one that I got. This is my second one. As you can see, it's a dragon. It's flying over my shoulder. So, yeah. It's healing. But honestly, the tattoo is fine. What's driving me insane is the itchiness from where the bandage was. I had to take that off yesterday because I could not stand it anymore. Emu wrangling, honestly, that'd be cool. I mean, emus are scary though, because I mean, have you seen those things? Those things are vicious. Blue didn't stream today. I haven't seen JP or Mewtwo yet. The weird thing though is JP tends to still come in at the end, so I think there's like another stream or something that he jumps into. And Mewtwo maybe. Mewtwo's quiet though, so I mean he may not make himself known for a little bit. That's a lot of time, Ace. That's some commitment there. 150. That's a lot. You're trying to get more serious about your health. Honestly, we all probably should be getting a little bit more serious about, your health and everything. Same here. I'm just not very dedicated to that yet. I need to be, but I'll get there eventually. Stompy the emu gives Stompy the emu does not give hugs. We don't hug emus here on this channel. Unless they're stuffed and somebody wants to send me a stuffed emu. I mean, if it's a stuffed animal, I will gladly accept that. But do not send me real ones because I don't know what I do with that. No, you don't, Goku. I'm getting ready to have Taco start coming on the stream again. He's been waking up recently, which is really good because I mean he's getting his energy back. So I think within the next week or so I'll be able to have him visit the stream. I'll be moving the lights so that they stay on longer, so they're on at least until like halfway to the end of at least the stream. So I feel like he's finally waking up. You'll finally see him again. I know y'all have missed him. I figured they're not here yet. I know JP goes somewhere else beforehand, so. Nice, Randy, nice. You gotta get me to Alveus Sanctuary. Is that the one that Blue was at the last time? I think you had mentioned that yeah, there's a sanctuary here in Texas. I wouldn't mind, honestly. I wouldn't mind doing something like that. That'd be kind of cool. I gotta figure out when I'd be able to do it though. Ace Gar, you lost yours because of ad block? Really? Oh no. Oh, is that because you didn't get notified about that one stream where I was testing it? Yes, I do, Gar, and you know who he is. But he's been in hibernation, so he's waking up already. It's starting to warm up. I think this is like the last week of cold that we're going to be experiencing, because it was freezing yesterday and the day before that. I think by the end of this week we'll be in the 90s here in Texas. Brandon, when do you get a Kevin cam? When I figure out a spot where he doesn't move constantly. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I want any random cameras hanging out around my place. I keep trying to get him to come in here, but he refuses to sit still, and he likes to have access like in and out. So his whole thing is that the fact that I keep the door closed while I stream, because I don't need like random echoes and stuff like that. He hates it, and he will not sit still. So if I were to bring him in here with me, like say right now, he'd start crying at the door to get out. And it's just he's weird like that. Ooh. I'll check it out, Iceman. I'll see what games are gonna have. The only thing is I'm having a little bit of issue with, I guess, the older games that are on Steam, because I didn't have any issues with Repo. That one I'm able to get situated, but because of what happened with the last game, I want to make sure I do anything else before I have Steam on the stream again. But something with the older game. And it's not even that it wants to play on the wrong screen, because that's still one of the problems. But now every time I turn on that specific game, it freezes like everything else. So I have to figure out what the heck is going on with that. I'm a little bit nervous, though, that that's Steam itself and not the game. I don't know. Because I had downloaded another game. The thing, I had downloaded it from Xbox. I was going to play Wild Hearts, and I tried to play it just through my PC. And it would not load like for anything. Like it let me do like the very beginning, and then it just stopped working, and then it started freezing my PC. So I don't know. There's something weird going on. Something weird. I'll get it figured out though. I'm not the way Ace says I am. I am not a computer genius, and it takes me some time. Ernest, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back. But yes, Iceman, I will do that, because that sounds cool. We should get a Stetson. Honestly, that'd be kind of cool. I want to be able to like put like Taco like right here, or like right here on this side, since he can't be on this side for right now. If I could like be able to keep him, somewhere comfy. The thing is, his little nails are sharp, so every time I hold him for and like he sits on my arm, I end up with little claw marks, and it hurts. Sorry, y'all, I had a weird hiccup right there. But for the most part, he stayed on my lap for quite a while yesterday. Today, he's not in the mood, though. But yesterday, he chilled out for quite a while. Sorry, y'all. I just had dinner, so the hiccups are coming up. I don't know how to do that hologram. That's the biggest thing. Y'all give me suggestions, and I can't say that I know what to do. Really, Ace? Like, the computer is on, okay? It just, for some reason, there's a setting or something. It could be my graphics card. I don't know. But like, I turn on that one specific game, and it just flops everything around, and then it freezes things. So I'm more worried that it's gonna shut down my stream than anything else. I think I should be able to play it, but it would be one of those things where I probably have to play it like off stream right now. But I want to play it on stream. Well, that would be awesome, Iceman. I definitely appreciate that. I like the way the platform runs. It's fairly easy to log on and everything, so I'm not too worried about that. I have to figure out why it's doing what it's doing. And the thing is, I haven't been able to sit down here and go through all my settings because I've been working on something that I really need to get done this month. Luckily, though, I should be finishing off with one project this month. At least my big project this month. So, if anything, I'll be able to start working some of the kinks of the stream out. So that's the big thing right there. It's just finding time is hard, guys. I know everyone's like, oh, you think you got time. I'm like, no, there's not enough hours in the day. Hologram. The only laptop that I have is my MacBook. Okay, and I know it works a little different than a PC laptop. So, I mean, could I possibly do that? Yes. I don't know if my Mac is gonna. Well, actually, no. I would need No, I have the component because I had to get a secondary component to be able to have the HDMI ports and all that kind of stuff. So, I gotta figure it out. Okay. I'm pretty sure it has a Mac release. It's just I would have to figure it out. I just haven't had the time to sit there and play with it. I did what I could to try to figure out how to get it to run on this computer. And like I said, I can run it, but I won't be able to stream anything just yet because it's got all this weird stuff to it. And yes, Ace, I had dinner. I missed that one. I missed that comment from you. What else would I have eaten? I mean, what? It's that time of the day, isn't it? I briefly caught half of the trailer, Goku. I'm trying to avoid some of the promotional items or videos for that movie because I kind of want to go into it very like excited and with like no knowledge as to what's gonna happen with the movie. So I saw like maybe the first 10 seconds of it, and then I swapped out when I realized what it was. Because for the most part, I want to be completely surprised. Like I don't want to have any idea as to what is gonna happen with that movie before I come into it. But I did see that they did drop the new Spider-Man trailer. Hey, Sleepy, what's up? How you doing? Aw, Monkey. I like that you're nice to Nightbot. Nobody else is nice to Nightbot. Brandon, dessert. I mean, that's true. Okay, I could have had dessert, but technically you should eat your dinner before you have dessert. So either way, I still would have had dinner before the dessert. But no, I didn't have any dessert because I don't have any sweet stuff right now. Aside from the Dr. Pepper. Yes, you are, Brendan. You are very nice to Nightbot as well. Well, I mean, it is a boss monkey, so I mean, I can imagine it's gonna have some fight to it. That's what I'm doing with right now in Jedi. I'm at one of the boss levels, and it's kicking my butt, which is kind of why I'm intending to give it a shot tonight, but I don't know if I feel like being frustrated. You know what I mean? There's a possibility. However, there was a there was a rumor that there was going to be multiple Spider-Mans within this one Spider-Man. I mean, which weirdly enough, I am wearing the Spider-Man shirt. It would be nice if there was like a reunion of the Spider-Mans within this movie. I think it could possibly turn out cool that way, but we just don't know. You know what I mean? I know they're not going to give away any information about that. Oh, you get the optional bosses? I mean, the optional bosses aren't that bad. It's just, you know, it really depends on the game. Ooh, that's cool. Can I tell you something more? I would say that is possibly a very accurate statement, Gar. I guess it really depends on the person or on the girl. Sometimes the thing that's the most outwardly noticeable is the thing that is their trigger. So yes, it is possible that if you compliment a woman on something, it could bring up an insecurity. If you really think about it, the things that we tend to worry about the most are the things that we work on the most. They didn't include... Which other two are there? I mean, they included the two main movie ones. I guess the cartoon ones might be the only one that are missing, but I mean, I don't know. I would assume the Miles Morales one could be a possibility, because they've been talking about him for a bit. I'm assuming, Gar, did you compliment one of the streamers that you enjoy watching and something happened? I mean, that's a given, Goku, okay? We got tempers that we don't know how to control. Yeah, you see, those hologram I'm not familiar with, so I wouldn't even notice. But I would assume they're not going to go that far back with it. I mean, that's good that they're still with us, but more than likely, they wouldn't go that far back into it. Unless they want to deepen the franchise. But I think they're already at the end of their Spider-Man saga, because they never go more than 3 movies. So the fact that this one's coming out with an extra one is still kind of interesting. Okay, well, yeah, so the thing about weight is always going to be a touchy thing for girls. And it's mainly because a lot of the time, as we're growing up, there's a lot of comments on it. Like, for me, in general, it's taken a long time just to be comfortable enough with how I am. But at the same time, I know for a fact that if you mention it, it does kind of get on my nerves, but it's because it's one of those things that it's like a touchy subject. If she had any kind of background like I did, there's somebody in that past that poked at that information and made it one of those things where you don't like hearing about it. So more than likely the rejection of that compliment it's an insecurity part, but also just because it's something that isn't connected to a happy memory, you know what I mean? So that, I mean, there's that. Also, about how interesting she is, probably also say a similar thing. You know, she's just not. She doesn't feel she's interesting, so it kind of maybe enhances that a bit. And I think as far as Kiana's, we know that guys have different preferences, but it's her own preference that's getting in the way of that one. Like, we all have an idea of what we think we should look like, and I think if we don't hit that that format, like if we don't feel like we fit that look, it kind of gets a little rough to notice it. So it's not necessarily that it's about what men consider. It's what she feels like the right size would be. You just want cameos? I mean, cameos are good. Thor had 4 too, but I mean, if you really look at it, the 4th Thor was just not... It wasn't where it should have been. Like, at that point, they were kind of overdoing it. Chris, what's up? How you doing? More than likely, I would assume that's probably what she was considering, Gar. Because, I mean, with that one restaurant, it's that and the backside that kind of get highlighted in those uniforms. So I would assume that in her mind it would be no. It's not like she wouldn't consider it that way. And yeah, I mean, I can see how it's a joke, but be careful with that one, because then that could possibly lead you to issues like the other one, because it's a touchy thing, especially for girls. I mean, I know guys have the same issue though. I mean, just not with that specific aspect, but y'all dudes have similar issues. But yeah, I would probably go with hologram on that. It's probably not the best phrasing. Love and Thunder was better than Dark World. Really? I mean, I kind of prefer Dark World to Love and Thunder. It's not necessarily that the looks... So I understand what you're trying to say there, Goku, and while ideally, yes, that's how we would all hope that would be, but in reality, even if the looks don't matter to the guy, the looks still matter to the girl. And I don't mean like the way he looks towards her. It's how she looks at herself. So a lot of the times when there's anger after a comment, it's not necessarily based off of what you've said or what that person has said. It's based off of the idea that specific person has in their head. It's like, I mean, I guess I can admit it, me with height. It has nothing to do about, how tall somebody else is. It's strictly just how I feel like I should have been taller. And I mean, there's really no way to fix that because it's just nature, you know what I mean? But height is something that I got picked on for growing up because, and I'm not even saying like being picked on like outside, with, schoolmates and that kind of stuff. No, it's people in your family initially made fun of how tall you were. So that becomes an internalized thing. There are other things that family kind of messed with me about. So, I would say probably weight is one of those things that's very easily triggering. It's just... And a lot, honestly, if you really, really want to get deep in it, and into something like this, you gotta look at the comments that start out with the mother. A lot of these comments start out with mom making small, subtle comments about what their daughters should look like. And then it just kind of steamrolls into a whole nother thing. Jester, Apache, what's up? How you doing? And yes, Apache, dudes have issues. I would say that it's a very accurate statement. Oh, just take it easy, Chris. I'm fun size. I mean, I can see how you say that, hologram. It doesn't mean that I don't wish I was at least a little bit taller. I've done both, Goku. You got picked on for your height as well, Gar? I feel like that's a very Hispanic thing to have to deal with. But I feel like guys probably get it worse than girls. Just because Hispanic guys are always like semi made fun of for how small they are to a point. But I mean, at least, in reference to, other types of guys. So y'all get that one a little worse than us girls do. But at the same time, if the rest of your family is semi tall and you're the shorty, that does become a thing. Jester. She's a foot shorter than you? It's kind of a little different though. Like when a guy is picking on his girlfriend about height, it's more so like they're doing it as an endearing kind of a factor. And that I don't see as being that much of an issue, at least, in a girl's mind, because I think a lot of times girls want to be shorter than their guys. They like the idea of being able to be, the shorter one in the group. But, like, say if it's another person that's not in a relationship with that person, that's when that tends to sting a little bit more. Or if it's a family member making fun of your height, then you might want to punch them. Not speaking with any kind of experience there. You've always been tall? That's lucky for you. Oh, nice, Chris. Nice. Just be careful with the hours that you go, because if you sometimes the 24 hours a day you get like a cook that's not really the best at midnight, and you never want to get a burger around that time. I mean, I can see how they would do that, Gar, and that sucks. But at the same time, I mean, that's not a problem I'm familiar with. They ask you why you didn't play basketball. I feel like that's like a very normal like comment to make when you see like somebody who's tall. Like, why didn't you play basketball? Because basketball sucks. Hey Patrick, what's up? How you doing? Nice, nice. And Crazy, what's up? How you doing? You stand at 5'9", but you love being the little spoon. Honestly, the little spoon is where it's at. I wouldn't want to be like too tall. For me, I guess like the perfect height would have been like say 5'6". But I don't know. I'm 5'4", so it's not too bad. But like there was a moment where I thought I was gonna be like 4'5" for like the longest time, and then you get that little growth spurt, and you're like, okay, I can deal with this now. I mean, yeah, you always need somebody to grab something off the top shelf. You see, people like me still have to climb counters to get things. There are certain levels of the kitchen cabinets that I don't use because I can't reach that high unless I have to climb on top of the counter. At a certain point, you don't want to do that. And then the worst part is that I had an accident in school. So one of my knees is all messed up. And if I kneel on that knee, it hurts. So I can't climb the counters the way I used to. Honestly, Jester Jester, I'm just gonna go with basketball sucks in general. I mean, it's okay to play like for exercise purposes, but if anyone asks me to watch basketball, I'm gonna give you a face like, what? And then I'm probably gonna walk the other direction. You're the tallest in your family, Goku? Nice, nice. Weirdly enough, I'm like the second tallest in my family. That'll tell you about the shortness that comes with the rest of them. So like, even though I'm not like short, I'm not like tall, I'm also not the shortest, because yeah, there's shorter people than me in my family. So I mean, you know, it's a thing. You're 5'10". I mean, that's still like up here, okay? Honestly, a rolling ladder would be kind of good. I do have a stool that I have to bring out once in a while. I just don't like using it. But will I use it if I have to? Yes. Your place isn't meant for short people. She has to get on. Honestly, what I figured is that when you get outside of Texas, things start getting taller. And it's funny though, because like I've gone on vacation, right? And in Texas, things are meant for short people. I feel like just in general, the Texas format is meant for a shorter person. So for me, for the most part, it's fairly easy to deal with certain things, right? I have friends though that are on the tall side, and it does not work out well for them. But the moment you get out of Texas, things start to get a little easier for them and worse for me. That's not happening, Goku. And no, Ace and Hologram, don't encourage that. Honestly, Patrick, I haven't had any snow this year, and I've already had enough of it, so I don't know how you're dealing with that. And that sucks. Really, Jester? You have a step ladder and you never knew your real ladder? That's corny, dude. That's corny. But I mean, I'll give it to you. That one did make me laugh. Although that one, I feel like that's a typical dad joke right there. You were quarterback? Nice, nice. New Mexico tends to have shorter buildings. Okay, so then I would feel really tall in New Mexico? I've never been to New Mexico. I've been to Nevada and Florida, and I was in California for a little bit. Yeah, I've never been to New Mexico. I've never had a reason to go to New Mexico. Hey Mewtwo, what's up? How you doing? Jester, you're a quarterback on Madden. I think we're all the quarterback on Madden, even if you don't play. It's because that's the only thing that I could possibly do without going psychotic in that game. You see, Gar, I figured he'd be here later. Apache, no one has a reason to go to New Mexico. I would assume there's maybe possibly a reason to go, maybe once. Wait. Is Area 51 in New Mexico or Nevada? Because if it's in New Mexico, then I have a reason, and it's just because I mean, I'm a nerd that way. It's okay, so it's in Nevada. Then I got no reason. Santa Fe is cool. I mean, but tell me one thing in Santa Fe that I can't get in Texas. Roswell is in New Mexico. Okay, I mean, there's that. There's Roswell. I would go to just to see the town. I mean, as far as I know, there's not a lot in Roswell. but they've made it like a little alien hub. I would say the worst aisle that for them, Chris, is gonna be the candy aisle. The cereal aisle isn't the worst one. Las Vegas is in Nevada. I'm assuming he couldn't tell you anything, Jester, about what was there. What's that hologram? And what is White Sands, Apache? Like, is that like the place where everyone does all the doom buggy stuff? Nice, Aaron. I appreciate you following on YouTube. Or sorry, subscribing. I appreciate it. Ah, okay. I see what you're saying, hologram. Okay. You didn't find out until after. I mean, that makes sense though, because they're not really allowed to talk about it. A lot of them have hardcore like government contracts where like they're not allowed to talk about what they see or what they do or what they did. And some of them just seem very scared to talk about it. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You got a letter from a guy doing historical research? Seriously? Oh wow, that's kind of cool. I'd be super curious, but I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna tell you much. He was telling him, but mysteriously caught a stray. I mean, I would assume that could be a real thing, Gar. And honestly, Gesture, that would be like perfectly timed music. Iceman, you're trying to find 5 acres in Texas. Is there anything specific about these 5 acres that you're trying to find? Like, do you need it to be, like, habitable for the most part, or are you looking for it to be in like an area just like secluded? There's a lot of land throughout Texas. It just really depends on what you're looking for and how much you're willing to pay. Central Texas, I would think that it's going to be kind of expensive, though. I feel like the further south you get, the cheaper it is. Apaches, any part of Texas habitable? Yes. Obviously, I'm alive. I've heard that that's what it is, hologram. Michael, if you're looking for a habitable climate, you don't want to come into Texas, okay? For the most part, anything south of whatever's the panhandle of Texas, it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. Something like you have in the Midwest. Well, I know that, like, south-wise, they were selling off a whole bunch of land from, like, the King Estates. I don't know if they're still doing that, though. It's been a while since I've heard about that. The further south you go, the more land you can get for better prices. But it's because, for the most part, it's just, no one seems to be interested in moving closer to the border area. But honestly, it's a real nice area to be. Central Texas, you're gonna have a lot of really nice, like, area with hills and stuff like that, but the prices are going to be crazy. It really depends on whether you want hill country land or if you want like ranch style land. East Texas near Arkansas might be fairly habitable. Wait until it stops being so hot in Texas and it's going to be... Yeah, it's never going to not be hot, okay? That's just how it is. You get used to it. Amarillo and North would be cheap. Honestly, I figured that area would be a little bit more expensive, but yeah, no, I can see it. There's not a lot out there, so I can see how that would be a little bit of a cheaper buy. And thank you, Patrick. Oh, you mentioned that last time, that there would be 4 specific spots you'd be able to live in just because of temperature and stuff alone. And I think it was distance to cities. For the most part, Chris, we're not really known for tornadoes. I mean, unless you're looking at like I said, the Panhandle area, they do get some form of tornadoes once in a while, but most of Texas really doesn't have that problem. All right, Patrick. You're looking at maybe semi issues with like hurricanes. The closer to the Gulf, the more likely you are to get some kind of effect from it, but it's not even that bad. I mean, if you do, Iceman, if you are able to do that, that'd be cool. Okay, I can't refute about half of what you just said, Jester. Yes. I mean, you forgot barbecue, okay? You forgot barbecue, because it's the pew-pews, the trucks, the steak, and some barbecue, okay? Because, I mean, we make some good stuff. You can't forget the good stuff. I mean, it's a few hologram, but never like... It's not like we're so worried about them. And it's not like we worry about like things like earthquakes. Now, is it a possibility where things can happen? Yes, but is it likely? No, not really. Oh yeah, gar. What are we gonna do with you? I don't know what we're gonna do with you. Why is it a no-go for you, Iceman? Is it too hot down there? I mean, they got some good food down there in that area. Also, what is your definition of South Texas? You see, Jester? I gotta remind you about the little things that make the biggest difference. Now I want barbecue. Goku, I don't. If you were next to me, I would punch you. Okay, just for that statement alone. I mean, that's offensive right there. All right. Out of everything anyone has ever said to me, that's the most offensive statement I've heard yet. Michael, they can happen anywhere, but they're not very likely. I don't know what you're talking about, Ace. That's too big of a city for you? I mean, I can see how it would be. Well, whoever told you that is wrong. Okay? San Antonio and below. I would say that that's not technically South Texas. I would say San Antonio is still like mid Texas compared to what people are. I hear South Texas, and I don't consider San Antonio even being considered close to being that. That's more like somebody who don't live here. No, Ace. No. Yeah, you see, it's two very different areas. So the San Antonio area, every area would be more like German Hill Country, and then the closer you get to the border, that's the Rio Grande Valley. Bandwidth, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back. I appreciate you coming in. Oh, that sucks, Chris. They're known mostly on the Pacific Coast. I mean, we do have them periodically. I think in the last year I've heard of like maybe last 3 years, maybe 1 to 2 earthquakes. But it's not like the ones that y'all have to deal with in California, because you don't really feel it. I mean that, and I feel like ours are mainly caused by like the oil industry, because they're doing a lot of drilling and stuff in Texas. So that's mainly probably what that is. Honestly, it's not something that like I worry about, because it's just not something that happens very often. You haven't lived there in over 30 years? Okay. I'm good. I'm just kind of chilling here as well. I'm debating whether I'm going to play any games or just kind of spend most of the time just chatting. Mainly is because I'm I'm trying not to move too much, because then I haven't been wearing a regular shirt like for a while now, because of my tattoo, and it's actually quite itchy. So the more I sit still, the better it is for that. Let's see. Can y'all see it? Does it look cool? Does my new tattoo look cool? It's red, but it's not the tattoo that's red. I got apparently allergic reaction from the adhesive on the covering. I'm apparently not a Band-Aid person, so it's itchy. Alright, Ace, you have a good rest of the week, alright? Thanks for hanging out, friend. Thank you, Bandwidth. It is not a bad. It's a dragon, Brandon. It's a dragon. You can't see all of it though, because some of it I can't show you all of it, because some of it is semi-attached to a tattoo that shows a little bit too much personalized information. So y'all will only ever see a part of it. So that's like the wings. It's a dragon flying, so it's got like a shadow. But yeah, like I said, y'all ain't gonna be able to see all of it, because it's next to a tattoo that tells too much information. I had to put my hair up though, because every time my hair touches it, it itches. Thanks, Myra. I appreciate that. I got it on Friday, so it's super itchy. It's healing nicely though, so I'm not too annoyed with it. I just gotta deal with the itch that comes from the adhesive on the band-aids. Does anyone else have that problem, or am I just weird? Because, like, out of everything, you figure that wouldn't be the one thing that gets you, but no, apparently I got adhesive burns from the band-aid. Also, I just realized that Goku enabled an emote-only chat, so, that's why there's a whole bunch of very odd emotes. That explains a lot there. They do get a little bit weird sometimes, Brandon. I mean, I can't go against that, because, yeah, they do. Hey, Viper, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, Myra? Remember, Goku, don't leave it on too long. You are quite early this time. Especially since the last few times you came in, like, right as I was logging off. Oh yeah, I see that's right. Brandon can talk because he has VIP for the month. Because he is controlling one of the categories, or he was controlling the category last month. So just a little reminder, if you end up on the board at the end of the month, then for next month you get VIP. So as of right now, Brandon and Sage are on their way to continuing their VIP status for the next month. Exactly, the VIP club. Yours is indefinite though, Viper, just because of how long you've been connected to the channel. That little S thingy. Does anyone even know what that stood for? Is it strictly just a fancy S? Brandon. I mean, you gotta make sure they don't come for it. I mean, technically, I think for the most part you're safe because you have over 15,000 on that one, but you know. Skechers. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. '60s or '70s graffiti. All I know is that like it was everywhere for like the longest time, and then it disappeared, and now it's making its way back to things, and it's probably the only thing that half of us are able to draw without like looking stupid. Aside from stick people, I can draw some really good stick people. Technically, Sleepy, I'm supposed to be playing my game. I'm just kind of holding off a little bit because I'm in a boss stage, and it makes me mad. And I'm kind of like at that point where I don't know if I feel like being mad. You can draw a mean sun in the corner. I mean, I think I could do that too. I feel like that I can do that too, like with the little rays of sunshine and everything, right? Let's see, Chris is redeeming a hydrate, which I will do with my Dr. Pepper. Well, Gar, I can tell you you're safe here, okay? So no matter how much support, you're fairly good here, okay? I don't take things to that level, and for the most part, I understand that things are conversational, so it's I don't know. There are a lot of people who are very touchy about, you know, things that are said, but I don't like that idea. So you're safe. This is a safe place, okay? If you say so, Jester. I'm not gonna go into that. Okay, we're not gonna go into that. And Sleepy, Disco died for a reason. I missed that one. Starting with this stock. Wait, what's a stock figure? Oh, okay, stick figure. I mean, all I can do is the stick figure, and even then, it kind of looks like an alien because the head's always like lopsided. But we're not gonna get into that part. So I'm assuming you're sober right now, Viper. That's nice. Iceman, I did not rage quit. Okay, I'm simply just being mindful of my current attitude. Sleepy, I can't have the diet sodas. There's a specific sugar that the diet sodas use that I'm allergic to. Well, that's a pretty good amount of land. Hologram. Needs more laser pointers. Well, yeah, you kind of did Viper, but I'll show it again. So, I'm showing you guys what I can without showing too much because remember it's still attached to something else that I don't need shown. But as of right now, that's kind of what it looks like. I think that's probably as far as I can let it go. So, but it's healing. Okay, it's healing. So, it's funny though, because like I said earlier, the tattoo itself doesn't hurt. I don't even feel it. What I have an issue with right now is the fact that I apparently had an allergic reaction to the stupid adhesive on the Band-Aid. So I'm itchy all around the tattoo. Where it's in like a big square where the adhesive was. Worst case scenario, in case you post a joke. Actually, yeah, that's probably the worst case scenario. I mean, I don't really find a reason that anybody should have worry about anything worse than that. Because if I don't like it, then I won't let it go through. But aside from that, it is what it is. So honestly, Gesture, that's a very accurate statement. Viper, comedy shouldn't be censored, but I do have to be careful because of YouTube, okay? Okay, good. No more alcohol. That's good. Okay, you gotta take care of yourself. No going crazy. Okay. I'm not worried about the other stuff you do. It's just the alcohol. Okay. Mewtwo, I feel like for the most part, I think he's good. Although I think we all have that one or two streams where you just can't go back to. So, oh, that's a lot, Michael. No, thank you. We aren't feeding Viper here, y'all. Goku, stop offering him food, okay? Honestly, the shading did come out pretty well. It looked I had to make it look like he's flying over my shoulder, so like it's coming over like as if he's like flying that way. So it actually came out really well. Did it sting? Yes. I gotta admit the shading was the stinging part though, because on my initial tattoo it's just a basic tattoo, and like it's got some shading in it but nothing too crazy. So when he was doing the shading for the dragon, I regretted some decisions at that point, but I was already too into getting that tattoo to stop. So yeah. And no, you don't, Gar. He might hologram if I were to let him, so that's why Kevin is not anywhere near it. Gar, the only reason that he's no longer allowed on the channel is because he keeps telling me and my mods off using straight up curse words. So when you tell me or my mods to F off, that's when you get removed from the channel. So you're safe, Gar. Because, I mean, for the most part, if anything, I can tell when something's a joke and when it's not. For him, though, it's because he straight up just gets mad after you don't give him attention, and then he tells you to F off. So that's where, like, my line is drawn, when you're just being vulgar to be vulgar. And that's true. I've told Jester a few times when something can or can't go through. So you're safe. You're safe, Gar. Listen to Jester. I don't say that very often, but you should listen to him. I'm glad you're feeling better, Viper. Honestly, being a little elevated is good and all, but when you add the alcohol, that's when you kind of start. It's not safe. So I'm glad that you got it out of your system. Patchy. $10K in parts of the state if you don't mind a hospital being $500. Honestly, that's not too bad. I honestly wouldn't mind that. Okay, so Viper, you don't want to put out there what'll get you in the white van, okay? Remember, you don't want to have that happen. We don't know what'll happen once you get in the van. So no vans. Unless you're driving in, that's a whole nother story. Oh, I have proof that you did, okay? I know it was you. Michael, that's when you plant your own tower, okay? See, that's when, if you have enough land, you go ahead and you build your own tower so that you have your own Wi-Fi signal that nobody can mess with. Jester, we know you're messing with him. Nice try, though. I mean, I applaud the effort on that one. No, actually, I didn't have any issue at all with the actual tattoo. So it was funny because like he's doing the tattoo and it felt fine. But when he started to get to the shading, that's where I felt it. And it was mainly just underneath the dragon. So the dragon itself, easy to get. But underneath where he's doing the shading because of, I mean, all that color that goes into it, that was a bit stingy. And it was funny because, so the dragon looks like it's going underneath my other tattoo. And on one side, because my original tattoo is on my spine, so on one side of my spine, no issue at all. You get to the other side, oh, that stung so bad. So it's super funny. Like you can really tell where you have like these like little nerve pockets. And I learned where they are. I did not enjoy that part. Do I have plans to get more? Yeah, but not anytime soon. I still gotta pay this one off. They charged me $500 for that one, so I still gotta make payments on that, and I'll deal with that as I go. I had to do something stupid, okay? That is not a good idea, Viper. Okay, yeah, next time you can get the burritos, but also not so many burritos, because I feel like that would cause maybe your heart to explode, because burritos are not very healthy. Honestly, Iceman, I have been, but not for that reason, okay? And also, avoid the government. Let's just avoid government interaction altogether. They probably would, Gar. So, I mean, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Viper. Do not put what'll get you in the white vans on the internet. It's not safe. You see, you're corrupting Viper too. Yours only stung when they got close to the vein. For the most part, it's not like when they were getting to the veins. It's mainly like when I realized that they were getting to areas where I'm not very fit. So that's a thing. But no, I could tell where they were getting close to areas that maybe had a little bit more nerve endings, because it was like one side was cool, one side wasn't. Mewtwo. Does it work out? Is it actually worth the price, Iceman? I've heard both. Like it's good and it's bad, so I don't really know what to expect with Starlink. No, no one's giving you that many. No, Goku, stop encouraging it. Burritos are as healthy as you make. Okay, that's technically true, yes. But I feel like the ones that Viper would be eating are probably filled with a lot of things that you shouldn't consider as part of a diet. I mean, specifically mine are probably just cheese and beans, honestly, because honestly, that's a good burrito. Well, I mean, I guess that's your version of a Iceman. That's cool though. Then I mean, I get not everybody's interested in the tattoo thing, so for me, I like it, but at the same time, I don't want to be like fully covered. Like I have friends and a sibling that has like some of the weirdest stupid tattoos like you can think of, and they're in places where other people can see them. And for me, that's kind of where my line is drawn. Like, for the most part, my tattoos have to be cohesive, and they have to be. I have to be able to cover them for work purposes. So, that's kind of where I'm at. I love them, but they also gotta look nice. One burrito and free Wi-Fi on. I mean, I think that'd make a lot of us happy. The funny thing, hologram, was being next to the bone wasn't really the problem. Because on one side of the bone, no issue at all. But the other side was like, oh, worst feeling ever. Okay, you can't go wrong with that kind of macaroni, Viper. I haven't had the Stouffer's macaroni in a while, but honestly, that's some legit stuff. I've actually for like lunch, I'll actually buy the meals where it's just the macaroni by itself, and I mean that's what I'll have for lunch sometimes. I don't know. Have you ever had any? I don't know if this I think it's a national restaurant, or it used to be. I think Golden Corral used to be a national restaurant. I feel like the macaroni that they used was Stouffer's. I know they have them in different parts of here in Texas. And I think that they were outside of Texas as well. But I don't know if that was strictly just a Texas thing. Weirdly enough, Goku, no. My spine tattoo, I didn't feel any issues with. No pain at all. I felt more pain on the dragon than I did on my spine tattoo. I've heard the ribs, though. I heard that can be a very sensitive spot. You want a sleeve? Just make sure that you find the right artist for your for the type of sleeve that you want, because I've seen both. Like, say there's some people that have like the full colored ones or the black and white. You want to make sure that you find an artist that is specific for not only that style, but whether they do color. Because I've seen what happens when you don't get an artist that's set for the right type of art that you're working with. And sometimes it doesn't work out. Especially for a sleeve, because that's some very intricate work. And you want to make sure it looks nice. You would, Viper. You would deep fry them. I don't like chorizo. Weirdly enough, Viper, I don't like that. I don't like chorizo. It doesn't taste right for me. Oh, nice, Derek. Nice. I had heard that they were going to do that, but I wasn't sure when that was going to happen. So thank you. Okay, hologram, that's mean. Okay, that's just mean. For those of y'all looking or who think I'm crazy, hologram just sent me a photograph of a wacky, wild, inflatable, flailing arms guy. Honestly, it gets me every. The thing is, I've seen the video where that comes from. Okay, that video specifically is of a dude and the wacky inflatable arm flailing dude he's the guy's in the costume and he's standing next to an actual wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man, and they're both doing the dance. Okay. Oh, I love that one. It's funny. I'm sorry. I can't not laugh at them. Do you know that they have a desk size? Like, you can actually buy a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man for your desk. I don't have one, but I want one. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, I gotta go back and figure out what y'all said because I missed some stuff here. Let's see. Let's not have anybody cosplay to get you in a Vanguard. Remember, vans are not places you want to go. Goku, one day you'll get one. I mean, just make sure, like I said, when you do get one, that you choose the right artist. It took you 4 months to pick out the... Honestly, I get that, Viper. It took me 6 months to finally decide to get the dragon. It took me 2 years to decide to get my spine tattoo. And more than likely... I've already been looking at a few others, so... more than likely, I won't get another one for at least another year or so. But I can tell you right now, it's a long process, especially when you know that it's permanent. Okay, hologram, that's not fair. Okay, it's not fair. Don't do that to me. Oh, dude, too funny. Too funny. Okay, I'm good, I swear. That's what I was worried about, Michael, for the most part. So the way that I see it, that is that if I like something for a long enough period of time and I'm still considering that it could be a possibility, then at least I know that it's something that's gonna, not gonna change in my my preferences. Oh, I have something in my eye. They do the perfect noodles. Honestly, you're not wrong. They do. No. Okay, so in reality, the entirety of their macaroni and cheese is just perfect. It's got the right sauce consistency and the right noodles. I don't know what they use, but it's good. A bread. I should get a Star Wars tattoo. Maybe I might. There's a possibility that could be included in maybe one of my next ones. I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility that there could be a little influence of Star Wars, Star Trek, X-Files. I don't know. There are things that I could include. Jurassic Park. I mean, I'm a nerd. There's a lot of things that could be included. Okay. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, there's just a lot. No, I never like. I mean, okay, so I like Luby's macaroni, but the Golden Corral was always way better than Luby's. Especially if you're gonna go and you're gonna buy the frozen ones that they sell at the grocery store. The Stouffer's, which I'm pretty sure is Golden Corral macaroni, is much better than the Luby's. Luby's is good though. I'm not gonna say it's not. If I want to sleeve you, or if you want to sleeve, you gotta be prepared to spend over 500. Yeah, for the most part, that I would say if you want a sleeve and it's black and gray, then you're probably gonna spend about 800 at this point, Viper. If you're gonna want a sleeve that's colored, that's gonna run you at least about $900 to $1,200. Because the dragon that I got alone was 500. So I had to use a credit card, which I feel like most of us do. But, so you gotta plan for a large spend the more your sleeve is gonna be. Or the more intricate. And Viper, to your question, I don't like it at all. I have no idea how your message got pinned there. Oh wait, it was pinned by hologram. Jester hologram pinned it up there. I think he did it to mess with Goku. What was my favorite cartoon show growing up as a kid? I don't know. There's so many good ones, but I would say that I probably watched Fairly Odd Parents a lot more than the other cartoons. But I was also a really big Disney fan, so I was always watching a lot of the Disney movies, and a lot of that is animated, so I guess that's probably the closest I can get to an answer. In reality, though, I didn't watch too many cartoons because I was too busy watching X-Files. Viper, you want one? You know what? Now I have to see if I can find it on Amazon. I'm gonna Google. Well, not Google, but I'm gonna see if they have it. If they do have it, then it'll go on Throne. Wacky Inflatable Tube Man Mini. Okay, so Amazon has it. Apparently, yeah. So they have the little. They have multiple colors. Okay, so they have them as a single, where you get one wacky inflatable tube guy that sits on your desk, or they have it in a 3-pack. I'm gonna be good though. I'm just gonna put the blue one on the throne, okay? I think it's funny. Oh, okay. I have no control over my sense of humor, y'all. This is just what it is. I watched both of those, Brad. Ooh, they have a light blue one too. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, monkey, that's what I've been talking about. I got a dragon on my shoulder. Oh, that's a lot of push-ups, Jester. Yeah, I don't know how, that's a lot. I can't work out for at least not until like maybe later next week because of the tattoo. That's the only thing that's bumming me out right now is that I was getting into a good groove with my workout, and now I have to kind of put it on hold for a bit. Sleepy has redeemed the posture check, a stretch, a height, and then okay, so there's a lot of things that I gotta redeem. Posture check, and then a stretch. I'm gonna hydrate with some Dr. Pepper. There's a 6-inch one on or is that 6 foot? Okay, I don't need anything that. Okay, $45 sounds like it's the big one. Yeah, getting behind can get a little bit rough. Viper, you can't. Not think any of us can spell. All right, let's see. Oh, they got. Okay, so apparently there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 7 wacky inflatable arm flailing dudes. But I'm only gonna put 1, okay? I'm gonna be good. I'm only gonna put the 1. No, this one's not 45. The big one I think that hologram is talking about is 45. This one's like $15 though. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna add this to here. Alright, so there is a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing guy on the throne that's supposed to be able to sit on the desk. So if anyone wants to send that, it'll come. 20-foot one. Who? Okay, so I don't know what I would do with a 20. Okay, okay. Well, you know what? No. Okay, sorry. My train of thought is going everywhere because the other day that I was watching something on YouTube. Yeah, and apparently somewhere out there is a Christmas one where it's like a Santa Claus and it's a flailing inflatable arm dude. I could definitely use that one. I don't know where I'd put it because I think the thing is like 20 feet tall. Maybe it may be like maybe a little shorter. I don't know. Either way, I want it just to annoy neighbors. Did they do anything to me? Maybe. I mean, there's this one dude that tries to fix his car like constantly and it gets on my last nerve. But yeah, I could definitely use that. Is it a necessity? No, not even close. There we go. Alright, so it's been updated, and the inflatable arm flailing dude is on the throne. Stupid hiccups. Mount it to the trunk of my car. That would be... I feel like I'd get arrested for that. Like, I mean, maybe not arrested, but I feel like I'd get stopped. And at this point, I don't feel like I want to deal with them. That might not be a good idea. You should do that, Patrick. Insure it. I mean, I don't feel like that would be a good thing to do. Jester, that would be funny to see. Like, if you were to do that though, you would need to make sure that you put that like on a video out there somewhere, like so that people can watch it, and you get like 1 million views, and you blow up on Instagram and Twitter and Twitch or whatever platform you put it on. You can make some money. Viper, did you actually order food right now? And did you actually order burritos? Is that what you're gonna have for dinner? Because I thought you were eating the stove first. Or oh wait, no, did you put it in the oven? Is that why it's taking long? Wait, did you put it in the oven though, or did you put it in the microwave? Because there's like a fast way to make it, right? Patrick, for some people yes, for some no. It really depends on the specific reason why you get the hiccups. For mine, I've already been told that, it's just kind of, that's kind of how it's going to be. Well, no, what I mean, I know it takes 75 minutes if you just put it straight in the microwave, or sorry, in the oven. So what you do is you do your first thaw in the microwave, and then you put it in the oven for half the time. And then it has the same taste as if it came out of the oven, because it technically did. But you stick like maybe say just, it depends on the level for your microwave. So like just let it thaw for like maybe half of the time that's listed on the microwave portion, and then you just put it in the oven. You still get it a lot quicker though. It's because they don't tell you on the box that you can do that. Goku, you have to put macaroni and cheese in the oven. How else are you supposed to bake it? It's because this isn't stovetop macaroni. This is like oven macaroni. But yeah, so whenever you make it, what you want to do is you want to put it in the microwave for about half of the time so if it says put it in for 5 minutes to cook it, right? So what you want to do is you want to put it in for like 2.5 minutes in the microwave, just to kind of thaw it out, and then you can stick it in the oven, and it'll take a lot less time, so you can get it in like say 40 minutes instead of the 75, because you're just gonna thaw it out just enough to where you don't have to worry about the oven thawing it out for you. You can do the same with the meatloaf and with the Salisbury steak. So just put it in the microwave enough to do like half of whatever it says to cook it, and then put it in the oven to finalize the cooking process. I've made a tater tot casserole. I don't put chili in mine though. I use taco meat, and it kind of turns out like as if you were to use chili. Viper. Hey, Candyman, what's up? How you doing? Candyman has redeemed a stretch. There we go. Tater tot casserole is your favorite meal? Honestly, it's really good. You can mix the tater tot casserole with taco meat, and you get like a blended taco casserole. I don't know if you've tried it that way. I have. It's pretty good. Viper is redeeming a hydrate, which I will use water because I'm almost out of Dr. Pepper. Crema. Okay, yeah, see, I don't put any of that stuff in it, Viper. But yeah. Melted cheese is never a crime, Michael. For the most part, Patrick, just kind of make it the way you would make your regular tater tot casserole. Just instead of using chili, make sure that you make your beef with your taco seasoning on the stove first, and then substitute that for the chili. No hologram. Oh no, Gar lost his sub. You should resubscribe, Gar, and then you won't have to deal with any of the ads. Yeah, you can use that one, Viper. Well, I mean, it depends on whichever taco seasoning that you prefer. For I tend to use I use the HEB version because it's cheaper and I like the flavoring of the HEB version compared to the McCormick. So I mean, yeah, you can use the McCormick one. It's honestly, they're fairly similar, but I feel like HEB has a little bit more of a Tex-Mex flavor to it than the McCormick one. Yeah, I mean, it's the Texas grocery store chain one. So if you ever come to Texas, you'll realize that HEB has a version of almost everything of their own making for, something else that's out there with a name brand. And HEB version food is almost always better. At least if you talk to any Texan, they're gonna tell you that the HEB version is almost always better. Yeah, I mean, kind of no, yes, maybe. I don't know how to describe it except for saying it's HEB. But yeah, so they have a brand of taco seasoning that I like that has like less sodium than some of the other stuff. It's got a better flavor to it. So you mix that in your taco meat, and then you put that into your tater tot casserole as if it was, as if it were chili, because it looks like chili when you're making it, honestly. But yeah, you put that into that, and it's like you have. I mean, it's a taco casserole. At that point, that's what it is. It's a taco casserole. I feel like that would be bad, Patrick. I would not eat that. Yeah, it's a taco casserole or nope, I can't say it. Michael, what? Batteries? Where'd that come from? Alright, Brandon, thanks for hanging out. See ya on Friday. Be good, okay? Michael, I just saw what you were saying regards to Gar's sub disappearing on him. Yeah, that's true, they do. So this specific seasoning is the HEB, not the Hill Country Fare, and not the Central Market. This one is strictly the HEB brand. Y'all are weird. I can tell, Viper. I can tell. How much longer do you have to wait for food? Ay, ay, ay. Gar, you need to resub so you don't have to worry about the ads. I mean, yeah, you might. You might, Viper. I don't know if I could wait that long. You literally have about an hour left before you get to eat some food. If you say so, Goku. I don't believe you. I don't believe you on that one. I mean, you're gonna have to find something to eat in the meantime, because that's an hour. Okay, that's an hour of waiting. Well, I mean, it sounds like it was at least edible, Patrick, so that's good. I never liked those. Weirdly enough, Viper, I've had them, so I know which ones you're talking about. But they were always weird. Like I don't know. I never got into to having those. Not even. I'm super normal. And you call me weird. You're the one that's like that's salivating over wax. I feel like normal is based on your perspective, Goku. So I mean, to some people there would be a format of normal, um, but I would say that most of us probably don't fit. It is very subjective. I would say yes, but I'm also gonna say that that's partially because you're very elevated. Okay, yeah. See, at that point, I can't say much because that is what it is. But as we're going by what's going on right now at this very moment. Are you the guy that's makes people walk out of the elevator because you're like just wandering around like a little fairy inside the elevator? Like just like bloody bloody blue. Because honestly, the elevator music is very whimsical. You're gonna twerk too? I mean, okay. I mean, good for you. I don't have the ability to do that, so touche. Hey Lamont, what's up? How you doing? It depends on which elevators you're talking about, Goku. There are the ones at those proper, like, snooty, like, business places where it's just, like, basic piano music. And then you got the ones that are in, like, the hotels and stuff like that, and you're just kind of jamming out. That's the perfect emote right there, hologram. No, not the ones that put you to sleep for 1,000 years, no. Those are the boring elevators. Those are the ones where we all stand there and pretend that we're not looking at each other. Hey, if that's what a good elevator looks like, Goku. Yes, we are, Lamont. That's exactly what we're talking about. You would say that, Viper. I don't know if I trust your taste buds at this point. I feel like you have some ready, don't you, hologram? Always trying to throw out the food there, Viper or Goku. I would say try the taco mix, Patrick. It's probably going to be the better way to go for that. Um, Honestly, there's not a lot that I could say you can pause. I mean, you can combine meatloaf seasoning too. That's also a thing. Mm, Other than that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have any other combos that I can give you. Mm. Okay, let's see. All right, guys. I need to take a quick break, just really quick, y'all. Then I'm gonna come back and probably spend a little bit of time trying to see if I can deal with this stupid boss because I know I need to do something about it. Um, and then we'll spend like the last bit of the stream like we normally do and then just chatting. So I will be right back. Okay, just give me a few minutes. Hologram. I will redeem the hydrate when we come in. When we come back. Actually, no. Let me just do that right now. I'll get it eventually. All right, so I'm gonna put on be right back, guys. I will come back in just a minute, and then we'll work a little bit on it. And like I said, then we'll move on to the normal part of the stream where we're just kind of chilling out here. So see y'all in just a little bit. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I know I normally don't take a break during the Wednesday stream, but I kind of needed it this one. Okay. Alright, let's see. Before I went to the to be right back, Goku redeemed a stretch, which I will do. Okay. Y'all, Gar subscribed for a tier 1 sub for his 9th month. Thanks, Gar. Appreciate that. Now you don't gotta deal with any ads. Because ads suck. Alright, so the plan is to just kind of do this a few times, and then I'm going to swap back to just chatting. Not Starfield, Michael. So I'm in the middle of a boss fight on this one, and it's definitely one of those fights that gets kind of ragey for me, so I'm just going to try it a few times, and then at 10 o'clock, that's when I'll more than likely just stop the gaming and then swap back to just chatting. I didn't even change the setting on the game just because I don't plan to do it that long. Well, thank you, Gar. I appreciate it. Honestly, every sub that comes to the channel really does help me out, because I get to make sure that I keep things running. I figured you could do that, because I think a lot of people are actually doing that now. The turbo. You don't remember this fight? This fight is me just dealing with this girl. Trying not to get my butt kicked. The thing is, when I first did this one, I had way more stims. Yeah, this one ain't my bestie. No, this one hates me. I don't want to. Okay, what the heck is going on here? I'm not controlling it. Seriously, what the... I don't know what that was. I wasn't even controlling that one. What the heck? I'm sorry. That was the weirdest thing that I've ever seen. You cleared it on one go. Y'all, my controller ain't working. The heck? That is probably the weirdest thing that I've ever seen. Okay, yeah, so let me restart my console. Let me do this real quick. That's the weirdest thing. Like, I wasn't controlling half of what happened there. Like, I was playing the first bit of that, and then all of a sudden, something took over the console. Must have done something, because that was the weirdest thing that I've experienced so far. And it's not that my controller doesn't have charge or anything. It's just... Okay, so my controller's working again. No, I have the battery pack thingy. So I don't use batteries anymore. At least not on this one. It's all good, Viper. I don't know what happened there. It's the weirdest thing that I've dealt with in a while. It could be that my controller doesn't have enough charge to it. Because I was playing my game. I was playing the console earlier. But I was playing a whole different game. Yeah, mine does too. But I can't say for sure whether I charged it yesterday. Not that old. Maybe about a year or so. It should be okay, because I mean, I don't really see a reason why my controller would be, or my pack would be dying. It's because you're hungry, Viper. Just 34 minutes? That's not a lot of time. That's just a little bit of time. Dang it, I mistimed the stupid jump. I don't think she has that much control over me. Not fair, not fair. Wait, why did you almost slap a Karen today? She said tortilla with an L sound and not a Y sound. Okay, see, that's legit. We would have been okay with that. The worst one for me is when I hear people saying fajita and they call it fajita. Out of all the ways that they could say words, that's probably the one that gets me the most. It should be fajita, Apache. Yours is the tamal or tamale nonsense. Well, you see, I get what you're saying, you know, that when you're talking about one tamal, it should be a singular word, right? The thing is, in my mind, it's always going to be tamales or tamale, just because you're never going to eat one. If anything, you're going to have 2 or 3. I think the least amount that I've ever had in one sitting was 3. But I understand the, you know... It's almost always gonna be plural, okay? 7 at least. I think my max is 6 in one sitting. I don't know anybody who can eat one and be perfectly okay with that. Are you saying that you've never had tamales or you've just never had one? I would say that you need to try them like right now. So far, everybody that I've known, you know, once you try them, it's like a staple of your diet. And it really just depends on what flavor you like. I don't think I've had a gas station one, although since you're in Texas, I understand, you know, the whole gas station food thing, because I have, you know, my preferential gas stations for breakfast tacos. But, like, I don't know. I've never considered a gas station for tamale. Or, sorry, for tamales. Yeah, just don't eat the corn. Oh, that reminds me of a video that I hate so much. And I think this guy put it out there just to... It was rage bait, and I know it was. But it gets on my last nerve. This guy is trying a tamale... Or, sorry. I keep saying tamales because I think of multiple. It's not a singular thing for me. But he was trying a tamal, right? But he was only trying one. And he cuts it crossways with the husk. And it's just... It's the worst sound you can think of. And then he tries to eat it, and I'm like... Are you stupid? They had a deal for a tamal and a monster for $2. Honestly, that's cheap. You would have been back in line 6 times? Like I said, I've never tried the gas station ones because I always go for the breakfast tacos. 4 to 6 if you're really hungry. No, 4 to 6 is like a basic meal. I would say it's 8 to 10 if you're like super hungry. And I'm dead. 4 to 6 is a basic meal for me, and that's just, I mean, I guess it really just depends on how much you can eat in general. So 4 to 6 is like, okay, I'm gonna have dinner, and that's what I'm gonna eat. If you're like super hungry though, it's 6 to about 8, and if you're starving, you can eat the entire 12 pack. I wouldn't say you're basic, but I'm gonna say that you could probably be adopted by Mexicans and nobody would notice. Like you would just fit in. So, I mean, you could blend in Texas. That's what I'm getting out of it. I mean, honestly, the fancy tacos really are just. There's no point to really having a fancy taco because it's not meant to be fancy. I feel like you would down an entire platter of what's it called, enchiladas. Based on what you just said right now, I feel like you'd eat the entire dish yourself. Yep, that I would say that's fairly accurate, Gar. Hey JP, what's up? How you doing? You're here early. You used to be able to eat 24? Oh, dang. I think the most that I've had in one sitting is maybe 10. And that's one of those things because you know, you didn't eat all day long and you've been like doing a lot of outdoor stuff, so you needed some, you know, some sustenance. I say that they go down as easy as like, you know, chicken nuggets. Because you know how you can have like just those back to back without realize that you're eating, you know, an entire 20 piece by yourself. I'm gonna die here. I've never had the 40 piece. I don't know how I would feel after that. I've definitely had the 20 piece. It's just the expectation, Gar. You're so used to a specific schedule that, you know, when it gets thrown off, it's just kind of like, whoa. I don't think I could finish the 40 piece, though. I feel like, if anything, by the time you hit 30, that'd be enough. But that's because I like the big fries, you know what I mean? So you don't really leave a lot of room for extra nuggets. Oh, which reminds me what we're talking about. On Friday, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all an update as to what's gonna happen next week, because I have to make an adjustment for next week's schedules. Not this week. This week is normal. Next week is there's gonna be an adjustment, but I'll let y'all know what's gonna happen on Friday. I'm getting my butt kicked by this girl because she hates me. Alright, I'll give it one more shot and then I'm done with the gaming and we'll go back to the just chatting, guys. If you send it to Hologram or Goku, or yeah, Hologram or Goku, then they can check it out. They have an idea as to what I can or can't put in on stream. So for the most part, they verify some of the videos for me when I don't have the ability to. I mean, I'll check it off stream, but if anyone wants to send anything that they want me to watch on stream, and like say you want an actual reaction kind of a thing, send it to Hologram or Goku, and they can verify that it'll be okay to stream between the platforms. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, if you just want me to watch it, then that's one thing. But if y'all want a video to be watched on stream, like a reaction kind of a thing, just make sure to send them to Goku or Hologram. That way I can make sure that they're okay platform-wise. But if it's just something that you want me to check out, then I'll check it out after the stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, then for the most part, then I'll probably check it out after the stream, Gar. It's a little easier that way. First she wants me to not move, and then she wants me to keep moving. I don't know what she wants me to do. I figured that's probably the case, Apache. This girl don't like me very much. But I mean, I guess it could be worse. At least she's telling me straightforward that she hates me. She could try to be my friend and then be like, I hate you behind my back. That's a worst case scenario. I'm already done with it for the night with this ice bin. She get on my last nerve. That's true. At least I know, right? There's plenty of scenarios where you just don't know and you're guessing, and then it's like, what? Because you find out that they actually, you know, they've hated you the entire time, and it's like, what? And you're just like super mad because you didn't see the clues. I've never been through that before. You see, Apache, you get it. You get it. I hate her, I hate her, I hate her. No. Who's talking nonsense? Which one of you said it? Dang it. I'm getting taken out here because y'all are talking nonsense. Hey, Truffle, what's up? How you doing? I'm gonna die because you're gonna suck the life out of me. There you go. How you doing, Truffle? Okay, I gotta backtrack. I'm done with this game. I'm mad. Ugh. Iceman, I'm already done, so I don't know if that counts as rage quitting. I said I was only gonna play just for a little bit, just to give it a few shots. I've been stuck on that spot for a while now. Not even Goku or Viper. I'm gonna do a little bit more, or actually I'm gonna try to finish with this area on Friday. I just felt like today was more of like a you know, just like a chatting kind of a day. The Wind Rose demo, is it good? Oh, nice, nice. You see, Gar? I mean, you just gotta join more channels. You gotta get more emotes. Dang it, I can't type. Let's see. I gotta go backwards because I missed something while y'all were chatting. Oh, it was Goku that said it. Really, Goku? I didn't rage quit I said I was only gonna play like a few minutes. I wasn't gonna do like a hardcore amount because it's already 10. Don't start making stuff up. It's free on Steam. Oh, nice, nice. I gotta go through Steam and I guess Iceman told me that I should probably put together a list of games that I would like, because apparently they're gonna go on sale. I haven't even I saw Dune Part 2. I fell asleep, so I don't know if I'm gonna watch Part 3. Hey Toast, what's up? How you doing? What are you up to? Nice, Randy, nice. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, Goku. What have you been up to, my friend? JP, I don't think that quote is from him. I believe that's from a song. I mean, it's just a game, though, right? I mean, it's not like the end of the world. I'm just making sure. I have to make sure that you know y'all are musically, you know, literate, so that y'all know where things come from. Because it's just sad when people don't know music, or when they pretend they don't know music and they try to stream it online and say that they're listening to a piece of music that came out like 30 years ago, and it's the first time they've heard it. Oh, dang. Wait, so does that mean that you're a full-blown captain now? Nice, Nebraska. I appreciate the follow. I feel like you like Falcons and the Bulls, based off of your username. Back to work, waiting for the weather to warm up. It'll do that eventually. But for now, just make sure that you chill, you relax a little bit, enjoy. Cookies of Discontent. I appreciate the subscription that you provided through YouTube. Nice. Yo, the channel's got some kind of stuff going on. Nice. I appreciate all y'all. Oh, it'll take a few months. Well, I mean, I guess at this point we should still be able to call you Captain Toast, right? I feel like you should change your username to Captain Toast. Like, it would make sense. Honestly, Truffle, I'm just waiting for the warm weather again. I'm kind of done with the cold. I've been done for a little while now. That is also correct, Lamont. And Toast, hopefully it takes a lot less time than you're expecting for the paperwork to go through. I know right now a lot of stuff is backlogged. Have y'all seen the videos of the people who are just trying to travel for the, what's it called, the spring break? Everything's backlog. I mean, it's crazy. I know this weekend is supposed to be a bit warm. I do know that like there's like a lot of people right now who just, I don't know, somehow they missed all of the good music. Like for me, right? There's a lot of music that I've listened to that is not within my timeline, but I went back to re-listen to some stuff. Plus, I have parents who listen to music, so it's like, you know, through your parents, you tend to you know, at least get some kind of introduction to other kinds of music. And it's like a lot of people just did not get that at all. And half of them, I think they're lying, because like you get the reactors who are doing their reactions on YouTube and everything for like songs that they're hearing for the first time. And I mean, these songs came out like maybe 20, 30 years ago, some of them even 40 years ago. And I'm like, what the heck is wrong with y'all? And I feel like the only way that they could have missed these songs is they had their head stuck in a refrigerator somewhere. I'm like, I don't know where you were, but obviously you were in the void. Because that's the only way. And it drives me insane. I know they're lying, though, because you don't make it through the world without hearing some of the very, very basic songs of the world. It's a pet peeve at this point. I'm sorry. I'm raving about something that, you know, has no real connection to anything, and it's not like it's gonna fix or harm the world in any way, but it gets on my nerves. It gets on my last nerve. Toast is crunchy, hologram. It definitely is. Viper is redeeming hydrate. Okay. That's how it was here on Monday it was Monday? I want to say it was like Monday or Tuesday. And like, or no. I'm thinking, because I didn't go outside for a few days. It was like last week. It was like one day where it was like in the 80s, and then it was like 90s, and then all of a sudden the day after it was 90 degrees. It was like 30 degrees, and it just made no sense. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm entirely done with all the nonsense. God, that's right, they're orphans. Sage, what's up? Who's a nuclear reactor? What? What are we getting into here? They knew about Dr. Dre and Snoop, but that's it? Oh, okay. Yeah, they definitely had their head, you know, somewhere where sound couldn't get through. Well, the difference is, hologram, modern pop sucks. Anything that's been coming out within the last 10 years just really sucks. So I mean, it makes more sense for us to not listen to anything that's coming out right now compared to the stuff that was out before. It's just everything now sucks. Toast, that makes entire sense though, okay? At least that's logical. Sage is redeeming stretch, posture check, and hydrate. Okay. Stretch, posture check, and hydrate. I will do that with Dr. Pepper because you didn't specify. I know it gets on your last nerves, Sage. That's why I do it. They would have had even hermits hear music, Viper. You see, that's the weird thing, because like a hermit just doesn't leave their home, so they're gonna get all of their pop culture through either the radio, the TV, the internet, whatever they have to do to not leave their home. Truffle is redeeming posture check. am doing good, Sage. Just kind of chilling out here. I was taking it easy because I actually I gotta be careful with the stretches because right now I'm stretched and I felt my new tattoo get all stretchy. I'm just kind of chilling out though, trying not to scratch. Okay, yeah, there is some good modern punk, but like anything else right now is just kind of trash. You see, that's where it's kind of ridiculous, Gar. Because I mean, okay, it may be older in genre, all that kind of stuff where it came from, but that stuff is the reason why we have some of the really good stuff that we got. So I mean, you have to give some credit to the older stuff in order to really say that you appreciate any of the good stuff that's coming out right now, which is very little. So I mean, at least every once in a while. Two more minutes, Viper. You'll be eating in no time. Yeah, Toast, I got a new tattoo. Is he... Can you see part of it? I can't show you all of it because it's semi-connected to a tattoo that shows some personal information. But this is the new ink. So apparently the tattoo is healing perfectly fine. I got no issues with my tattoo. I apparently have an allergy to Band-Aid adhesive though. So yeah, I'm itchy because of the adhesive. Has nothing to do with the tattoo. Honestly, Drake and Kendrick Lamar both kind of suck. And all of that, Apache, kind of laid the groundwork for some of the good stuff that's that we have now. Well, thank you, Gar. I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed for you. That way, you win the Powerball, and then everybody can subscribe at Tier 3 because it does help. I think maybe 10 might be a little bit over what I would think. I would say right now there's maybe like 7. Thank you, Truffle. I made sure that on the template or the my idea that I wanted for it, that it was looking like it was flying. And honestly, the artist did pretty good. So I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I'm just super itchy because I have apparently an adhesive allergy. I can't win, y'all. I can't win around here. And thank you, Toast. How long did it take for this tattoo? This one, it took 4 hours. Well, like 3.5, almost 4 hours. No, the personal information is not my high school mascot. I would say that's probably the weirdest thing that you could tattoo on yourself. Like, I mean, out of all the things that you could get a tattoo of, your high school mascot is not one of those I would think you would want a permanent reminder of. Gar, you did not. I've never had this reaction that bad, so apparently, well, because I left the covering on for 2 full days, because I got it done on, no, actually, I took it off last night, and last night was Tuesday, so I got the tattoo on Saturday, so I left the adhesive covering on for 4 days. Normally, like a regular Band-Aid, I don't get the reaction, so apparently with the adhesive stuff on this specific type of Band-Aid, it really started to bug, so I feel like it started to burn. So I had to take it off last night, and I'm like, it's crazy, because out of everything that could have happened with the tattoo, it's an adhesive allergy that's kicking my butt right now. Hassan! I am doing well. How are you doing? Maybe Mewtwo and JP will actually purchase their first subscription ever. I could hope, right? I'll keep the hope alive for it. Thank you, Lamont. Yeah, JP, it took a little bit. I mean, mine took a little less than there was a girl in like the room like next to mine with one of the other artists, and I think I heard that she had been there for like 6 hours ish, somewhere around there, because she did her whole leg. So I would say 4 hours for the size that I got is actually a fairly decent amount of time. I mean, a regular. And it was mainly because of all the shading. If it had just been the dragon by itself, then it wouldn't have taken that long. It also didn't help that I had to take a break because, like, when they started doing the shadowing, I kind of I started to feel it, and I needed a little bit of like just a little time where they weren't working on it. I do, Apache, I do. All right, Toast. You have a good rest of the week. Have fun at work. And I appreciate you coming in. Oh, dang, Mewtwo. That one's mean. that oh that that's definitely the kind of diss that comes from a friend, isn't it though? Thank you, Hassan. No, it's not a How You Train Your Dragon tattoo. It's closer to like Game of Thrones kind of a dragon tattoo. Luckily, Apache, I'm able to reach, so I'm good. It's just so itchy. I gotta keep myself from actually trying to scratch the edges. I'm afraid that I'm gonna miss the adhesive part and hit the tattoo. Night, Toast. I'm actually behind Hassan. It's taking me a little bit longer tonight to get through all the chats, so yeah. Hey, Patrick. Good night to you. Hopefully see you on Friday. Oh, I totally am the girl with the dragon tattoo. That's awesome. I didn't even think about that. I figured they're not, Gar. I would assume that any messages that came from them, if they were, would have a whole different tone. I'm reading that in like one of those, you know how there's like a little kid that's making fun of another one, and they're like, making their words drag out a little bit. That's how I'm reading that. All right, Hassan, you have a good day. Hopefully see you on Friday. Appreciate it. Hassan is redeeming hydrates. I am so behind in the chat today, not y'all. Do you have an actual number of how many streams have banned you? I think I've only ever been banned from like one stream, and that's because like I think I got in an argument with somebody that was on the stream. I've banned only 3 people in the entirety of my stream though. And that's from when I started streaming, I think 4 or 5 years ago. That's what I'm seeing, Hologram. A lot of the early 2000 bands are starting to come back. Honestly, it's kind of nice. Let's see. JP is redeeming hydrate and posture check and stretch. I'm gonna have to skip the stretch one right now, JP, because my arm is a little bit tender. Okay, and Goku wants me to remind everybody of things, so... Alright guys, if you're watching through YouTube, please like and subscribe on this video. Also hit the little notification button, that way y'all know when I log on. If you're watching through Twitch, I'd appreciate a follow, and if you have the ability to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that as well. There is a throne and a donation link in case anybody wants to help provide anything to the channel. And there is also a Walmart storefront for those who enjoy looking at the graphic tees that I normally wear during this show. They're normally there as well for you to purchase. And I think that's all of it. I did the first two, JP, not the stretch, because my arm's kind of bugging me. You've banned hundreds of people? Well, you mod for like 1,000 channels. On YouTube, you've banned one person 1,000,000 times. Oh, no, I'm not gonna... No, that's not even a consideration for me, Lamont. So, I will never tattoo my face. That's just a no for me. The plan is that when it comes to any of the tattoos that I could possibly end up with in the future, all of them have to be in appropriate spots so that I can continue to work without having any kind of issues, you know what I mean? Because not a lot of places fully... move forward with the whole tattoo thing, even if they are now. For me, it's like I have to be able to cover it. So, because I mean, for the most part, tattoos are either personal or they're just, reminders for you. But I like the idea of an outward professional format. So, if I get any on my arms, I would have to be able to cover it with a sleeve. Same thing for like legs and stuff. If I get anywhere else, I have to be able to cover it during the daytime for work. Okay, don't be too liberal with it, Apache. For the most part, I've only ever banned anybody like when they just hit every button or they cross those lines that I have. It's only been like 3 people. One of them, the first one I think was somebody that started coming in when I was streaming, and then after time, like, just got very possessive, which was weird because I don't know, you can't really even be possessive with the internet, but this guy got really upset about when certain things didn't happen, and then he started cursing me out for not doing the things that he wanted. So that one was just kind of like a big no. The second guy was one of those guys that like to come in and cause problems. So I think he was more of a troll. I know that guy got banned, and now the infinite ban guy is the current one. But aside from that, and unless you're really like upsetting the rest of the chat, or you're coming at me or any of my mods aggressively, I mean that's the only time I'm really gonna ask for a ban. You've been banned on YouTube many times. I've only had one time where YouTube put a hold on my account. And that's because apparently they thought I did something that I didn't do. More than likely, Gar. Also, I believe Bowling for Soup just announced that they're also putting in a new record this year. Michael, face tattoos are for people who don't want to have jobs. I would like to have a job. Oh, actually, let me rephrase that. I don't want to have one, but I kind of need one. So the face tattoo is just kind of out of the way for me. I do need to get like 2 more piercings though. So I used to have a piercing right here, but it has since closed. So I need to get this one repierced, and then I need to get a coinciding piercing on this side. So I need piercings here. I was considering getting a 3rd one, like right here. I already have my nose tattoo. I have considered an eyebrow tattoo, but I'm not really on board with that one entirely, so I probably won't. But I did consider an eyebrow tattoo. I mean, an eyebrow, what's it called? Piercing. Your cat got you timed out. That's fun. Um, okay, Gar. I mean, you probably shouldn't have said it. But I understand when people get you to a limit. I have an eyelash in my eyeball, y'all. It's getting on my last nerves. Okay, I think I got it. I mean, normally that's where you would see them, JP. But, I mean, some people just have them because it's what they like. You are a very quiet chatter monkey. Actually, you and a few others here. Oh yeah, yeah. No, you've been here from the beginning as well. So yeah, you know which guy I'm talking about. I can't remember what his name is anymore, but it was weird because that guy like at first was like super chill, and then all of a sudden just like a switch went off in his head and was completely different, and all of a sudden it was just like so uncomfortable to have him in the chat. And at that time, I didn't have any mods, so I mean, I didn't know what else to do. It seems to be a common occurrence at this point, Apache. The internet culture has gotten a little weird. No, I haven't, Goku. I have enough issues, with worrying about food that I don't need a piercing to be another one of those issues. Only get face tats if you want to be self-employed. I mean, yeah, that's probably the main source of income that you're going to have to deal with if you do get face tattoos, but I would still say it's kind of a risk because if you have a business where most of what you do is going to be outward, towards customer base kind of, conversations, you still got to worry that a face tattoo might cause you to lose some business. A guy you worked with at the TV station had a full neck tattoo? I feel like neck tattoos for the most part aren't fully considered odd. Like as long as like a collar can go to about right here and you only see like a little bit of it. But like the ones where the tattoos go from here all the way like to like where the ears, because I've seen some dudes that are fully tattooed like all the way down to here. I feel like that's where it gets a little bit iffy. That's kind of stupid, Truffle. That sounds a little petty. Yeah, the one guy that I remember seeing had the tattoo. I'm not sure where it started because it was somewhere within the clothing, but like from the part that you could see from his neckline, if he was wearing, because he was wearing like a regular T-shirt, you could see that it was here, and the tattoo went all the way up to here, and then around this way. And like it was, you could see it coming from behind his ears and all through here. So I feel like that's where it gets kind of iffy too, because you're like, okay, you can see all of that, but like if the tattoo stops to about right here, and say you have a collar, and most of it is covered by the collar, I don't see people having too much of an issue with it. Yeah, he does Iceman, but also since he's in music, so I feel like for his career kind of a format, it kind of works. But I think he would probably have some problems if he were to try to go back into a regular working kind of a format. But then again, I mean, it really depends on where you are and the kind of organization you end up working with, because sometimes these places don't care. And honestly, should they care? No. But I mean, I can see why some of them do. Ideally, though, everyone should just be okay with how everybody is. But I mean, you know how it is. Society isn't really that. I'm just gonna say it's not really that up to date. Well, that's another thing, JP. It's a wrestler who's in show business. The tattoos make them seem scary. The tattoos make them seem, like they're wild kind of a thing. They have wild personalities. So it works in that kind of scenario. He kind of does, yeah. That as well as there's also a culture aspect. So if your culture requires you to have a face tattoo, then that's one thing. But if you got like a giant, star going across your face for no reason, then that's a different thing. There's a news anchor that has I don't know if it's Samoa or if it's a Native American, but she's got I guess like a line or two lines going from her lip down to her chin. And I know it's one of those it's one of those native cultures. I just don't know which one it is. And I mean, for her though, it's a cultural thing, so it makes sense. But like I said, if you're gonna run around, you're gonna have a random cartoon character on your face, that might be a little different. I mean, people get a lot of different spots pierced. I do not really think it's piercing. You really gotta love the idea of having metal in places where normally metal doesn't belong. Um, I'm not judging y'all who have it, but it's just not for me. You don't think he'd have a regular job if he quits music? I really don't see it being a thing for him, Iceman, but I can imagine that there would be a certain point where he might have to. But even then, with things kind of, being a little bit more remote, it's a little easier. Although finding remote jobs is a hard thing to do. So if you find a remote position that pays well, stick with it. Because right now, finding those spots, it's crazy. The Samoa culture does have quite a lot of body art. But honestly, all of their art's really nice. I think so. I think it might be in New Zealand. A reporter. I know she's a native to somewhere. I just I don't remember what native culture she's in. I can guarantee it's probably uncomfortable, JP. It's not for me. I already have enough problems with food allergies that I don't need to worry about that aspect as well. Because weirdly enough, I also have issues with certain metals. So the only metals that I can wear are either full gold or full surgical steel. I would be worried about whatever a tongue piercing would be made up of, and also I don't know if I would have the same reaction. So it's a scary thing. You have to use a blue liquid for dry. That sounds odd. You used to have your tongue. Oh, interesting. Okay, so then did it actually hurt? Like, was it uncomfortable when you got it done? And how long did it take to heal? Oh, okay, Apache. Yeah, you see, then I think it is her. Honestly, her tattoo looks really cool to begin with. So it works for her. It fits. I mean, one, it's her culture, but it just fits her. Okay, hologram. It ruins your. You know what? Yeah, I can see that being a thing because it's always going to be rubbing on the inside of the mouth, so it's probably going to rub against the teeth. I know at least one person with a tongue piercing that likes to run the metal knob along the inside of her mouth. 7 years. Okay. Did you ever have any problems like with food? Like, did you have to? I know these are probably weird questions, but when you were eating, did you ever have to take like specific precautions because of the knobby thing? At first, you did. How long did it take before it became normal? I have one, JP. I don't even know. Can you see it? It's actually not that. The nose piercing itself actually didn't. It's not as awkward as you think it is. Like the one right here? Or like the ones that go through the top portion? All of this is cartilage, so it's a little easier to kind of poke holes in. This right here, there's not much actually to get through it, so the piercings on the nose are honestly, they heal fairly quickly. Oh, okay, like the one from right here. Okay. It's made of the same material, or it's the same consistency as right here. So for the person getting the piercing, this right here actually wouldn't be as difficult as if you were to get any kind of piercing, like say up here. So I mean, it's. I would imagine it'd feel a little weird though, because this one felt a little weird for like the first few months, but not like it was like hurting or anything. It was just you got to get used to like when you start off with a piercing, you have to use a specific little stud, and on the inside of the little stud has like a squiggly. That way it can stay in there. It felt a lot better once once you swap over to something that doesn't have that little knob on the inside. This right here, though, while I don't feel like it would make, like, I don't think it would feel any different than this one would. It's not an aesthetic that I would go for. I mean, it can make you look a little tough, though. Not if you're a ghoul. Okay, yeah, if you're a ghoul, then all of this disappears and you can say goodbye to the nose ring. But I think I want to say that at that point, do you really care about your nose piercing if you're a ghoul? I feel like you have more problems. Like maybe your arms staying connected to your body. I wouldn't want one, Iceman. I don't, it's not an aesthetic for me. I mean, it is often associated with goth or emo, but it's also associated with just like a lot of other groups as well. It's just a thing. For me personally though, it's not something that I would go for. Oh yeah, he's totally not a ghoul. Like all of his body parts stayed exactly where they were. I finished the season on Sunday. No, sorry, on Tuesday. I finished the season on Tuesday. It's just a preference, JP. I mean, for her it was a thing. For me, I like tattoos, but I also want to be able to go out without people knowing that I have them. Cause they're mainly personal, Like for me, it's because I know that I have it and I want it. But I don't really care if anybody else likes them or sees them. It's for me. Goku, you used to have your ear pierced. If you pull out the piercing, sometimes they disappear. So, like, if I were to take these two out right here, I'm almost 100% certain that within about a year or two, the hole would be gone. If I take out these two at the bottom, then it's just like taking them out. Because I've had these two holes since I was 6 months old. So I'm part of that Hispanic culture where they pierce babies' ears at like 5-6 months, and then you get your first pair of earrings. So yeah, I've had these since I was an infant. These aren't going anywhere. Not these earrings specifically, but like the holes, those aren't ever going away. You have 6 theories for the show. I'm a little curious. I mean, I have some ideas of as to where the show is going. I was mainly just angry that certain things ended the way they did. I don't know who's seen the show, so I don't want to say too much. But I have some theories as well, Michael. I am still a little bit annoyed though. Some things that I wanted to happen just did not happen the way they should have. Just make sure, Goku, that whenever you're getting the tattoo that you find the right artist, because that sounds like a very intricate pattern, and you need somebody who knows how to really draw. Also, make sure that they spell check, because anytime you have words, there's room for error, and I believe that the word conquered that you have there is spelled incorrectly. So, just make sure before you get it done that they spell check. Oh, it's Fallout, the Amazon Fallout show. Oh. Okay, truffle. That doesn't sound comfortable. Okay. Yeah, that's not. Ew. That's like traumatizing, okay? Well, I'm not the type of person that would participate in making sure that you pierce an infant's ears. I do understand why they did it, because one, it's a cultural thing. So like most Hispanic baby girls will get their ears pierced very early, because earrings are a big thing for our culture. But if it were me, I wouldn't participate, just because the idea of them because I mean, it does cause pain. It does cause pain. But at the same time, I don't remember having it done. So there's that. I don't have to worry. Do I like the idea of where they got it done? No. As far as I was told, they took me to a mall, and some dude with a piercing gun just did it right there and then, so it's not very sanitary. So everyone's a little bit different. That is true. The first season did show us that, but there are things that I wanted to happen, Michael, and they haven't happened, so I'm kind of upset. Hologram, no regrets. You didn't really like it? It's got its flaws, Iceman. I'm not gonna say it's the best show ever. It's not. It's definitely got its flaws, but it was entertaining. JP, I have my belly pierced. Now, I wouldn't do the other ones, okay? The whole, that area should not have any metal attached to it. But the belly button piercing actually wasn't that big of an issue. Although, if you ever get one, you gotta make sure you take good care of it, though, because the belly has the ability to get infected very quickly if you don't watch out for it. So, yeah, just, if you ever do get one, just kind of keep an eye on it. Hologram, it was at the mall, okay? Although my belly piercing, I got it in a tattoo shop. So, I got my belly pierced at a proper, sterile location. It's actually not, JP. It's actually fairly safe if you get it done at the right place. No, there was no bruising. If you end up with bruises from a belly piercing, you probably went to the wrong place, and they probably did some kind of messed up things. So, I don't know why that would have been the case. I didn't have a bruise. No, I didn't get bruised from a belly button piercing. So whoever did their piercing may need some more practice elsewhere. And I wouldn't go back there. Honestly, Goku, I could say a little bit about that series, but I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna. But I will say that it's nope, never mind. I'm not gonna make my comment. I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna say anything at all. There's a few Icemen that I really wish had been taken out early, and I mean, there's still a few people alive that I wish they weren't, but I mean, it is what it is. You want a remastered New Vegas already? Honestly, it's making me think that maybe I should give the game a shot. I haven't ever played the game. I've seen some of the gameplay out there. I have a friend that played it, so I watched them play it, you know, quite a few hours of it. But me personally, I've never played it, so it was kind of like, I cannot. I'm sorry. My Netflix account is under my personal email, so I will not let that one out. Sorry, Goku. I mean, maybe one of the guys here will lend it to you. Bandwidth. Well, it sounds like you are having a great evening. I'm gonna have to burst the party, y'all. I actually have an appointment that I gotta go to tomorrow, so it's 11 o'clock. But yeah, guys, so I gotta call it a night. I got some stuff to do in the morning that I have to wake up. That's true. You're also not allowed to share anymore. They've cracked down on all of that, so unless you're in Texas, I probably can't share it with you. Although, I mean, if anybody here is close to where you're at, then maybe it's a possibility. But yeah, guys, I gotta call it a night. I got somewhere to go in the morning, so I will see y'all on Friday, okay? Friday's a regular stream. On Friday, though, I do need to make an announcement about the week that's coming up after that. So make sure that you're here so that you know what's gonna happen the week after, okay? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I will see y'all on Friday. Be careful, be safe. Don't do anything too crazy. Also, don't get arrested because that's just not fun anymore. I mean, yeah, so I'll be here on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Night, everybody.